Hello students, welcome once again, and this time we have an interpolating polynomial over here. So we have we are going to use the Lagrange polynomial to still do it. So we should let p3 of x be the interpolating polynomial for the data 0 0 0.5 y 1 and 3 and 2 and 2, and the coefficient of s cube in p3 is equal to 6. Find y. Okay, so let's do this now. From the Lagrange polynomial, we know that p of x here is just y naught l naught of x, right? Then y1 l1 of x plus y2 l2 of x l2 of x. Then also we have y3, then l3 of x, right? Now, so we can do continuously and we can do for the rest, but since we have 1 2 3 4, then we'll consider to the third degree, right? Okay, now what we are going to, we are giving y naught to be 1, we are giving y1 to be y, we are giving y2 here to be 3, and we are giving y3 here to be 2. Remember, s naught here is just 1, s1 here 2, s2 here x1 here is x, so s naught here is 0, x this is 0.5, s2 here is 1, and also s3 here is 2. Very good. Now what we are going to do now is since we have y1 y2 y3 and y0 and all that, the only thing we need to find is l0 l1 l2 and also l3, right? So l0 here is given by s minus x1, right? S minus s2, and then also s minus s3 being divided by, we have s naught minus x1 here, we have s naught minus s2, then also we have s naught minus s3. Good. And when we substitute the values in, we are just going to get we have s minus 0.5, we have x minus 1 here, and s minus 2 here being divided by, we have 0 minus 0 minus 0.5, we have 0 minus 1 here, and a 0 minus 2 here. So when we compute this, we should get -1. So we are just going to get -1 here, and we'll still have our s minus 0.5, and then also x minus 1 here, and also s minus 2 here. That will be for l0. Now let's look at l1. Now l1 of x will just be x minus s0, then s minus s2, then s minus s3 being divided by, we have just s1 minus s0, then x1 minus s2, then s1 minus s3 here, right? Good. Now l1 of x here will just be, now x here minus s0. S0 is just giving us 0, then x minus s2, s2 is just 1, then s minus s3, which is just 2 here, being divided by x1. So x1 is 0.5, 0.5 minus 0 here, we have 0.5 minus 1 here, 0.5 minus 2, and when we compute this, right, to put this together, we should get so for the denominator, we are just going to get we are just going to get 3/8, right? But it's going to be 8. So we have l0 of x being equal to 8/3 here, and therefore when we expand this, we are going to get s cubed minus 3s squared plus 2x here. Good. That'll be for l1 of s. Now let's go at s2. l2 of x will just be s minus s0 here, then s minus x1 here, then s minus s3. So being divided by s2 minus s0, right? We have s2 minus x 1 then s2 minus s3. So over here we are going to get x here minus 0, right? X here minus 0.5, and also x minus 0 minus 2, sorry, being divided by, we have 1 minus 0, then 1 minus 0.5, and then also 1 minus 2 here. Now when we compute this, we should get negative 2 here. Then when we expand it, in the denominator we are going to get negative 1 over 2, but when we take it up it becomes negative 2. Then we are going to get s cube, or we expand the numerator, s cube, then minus 2.5 s squared, then plus x here, plus x there. So from here we can also compute that of L3 of x. So L3 of x is just going to be s minus s naught here, then s minus x1, then x minus s2, being divided by, we have s3 here minus s naught, then also s3 here minus x1, then s3 here minus s2. So when we substitute in the values, s minus 0, then we have x minus 0.5 here, then also we have x minus 1 being divided by, we have 2 minus 0 here, 2 minus 0.5, then also 2 minus 1 here, and we'll compute the denominator. We are just going to get 3, right? We are going to get 3, but it will be 1 over 3 here, right? When we take it up, then when we expand this, we should get s cube, then also minus 3 over 2 s squared, then plus 1 over 2 x, right? Okay, so that will be for the L0, L1, and then for L2 and L3. Now from here we have established that from P of x, we said that it is y naught multiplied by L naught, right? So we add y naught here. So from here, let's continue here. We had over here, so we are going to put in the values here. We have y naught and L naught. Remember that L naught is just that, right? Y naught is just that, but L naught is just that, but y naught is giving us 1. Sorry, y naught here, y naught from here is 0 and 0. Sorry, so it's 0 and 0. So if it's 0, which means that if y naught being equal to 0, which means that the whole of L naught here goes to 0, and all of that goes to 0, right? Okay. Now from there we have L y1 and L1. Y1 is, we had y1 to be y here multiplied by L1, so we are just going to get 8 over 3 multiplied by y, and we just have s cubed minus 3s squared plus 2s. We'll do for the second one, which is the L2. Now L2, we had negative 2, but multiplied by the y, which is just 3 here, then we had s cubed minus 2.5x here plus x here, right? Now then from here we had the L3, y3, L3 of x here, we had 1 over 3 here multiplied by the y3 is just 2, so we have s cubed minus 3 over 2 s squared, then plus 1 over 2 x here, right? That will be for P of x. But remember the question says that, so question here says that we should let P3, right, be the interpolative, so that's to the third degree. Now the coefficients of s cube, right? So the coefficients of s cube in P3 of x, which is the P3, it is in a third polynomial that we find this. So it's 6, right? So the coefficients of x, this statement is important, the coefficients of x. So we realize that the coefficients of s cube, so we have this, for this one, this is going to be the coefficients of s cube, this is also going to be the coefficients of s cube, and also this. So we said that P of 3 of that will be equal to the coefficients of s cubed. So we have 8 over 3y here multiplied by, so that will be s cubed. Then we have negative 6 here, then s cubed. We are only taking the coefficients of s cubed now, plus 2 over 3, and we have s cubed here. Remember, the question says p of 3 of x here is equal to 6, right? So if that is the case, then 6 here will be equal to, let's substitute, let's factorize s cubed out. So that will be 6 here plus 2 over 3 here. So factorize s cubed out, right? So if that is the case, then we just have 6 here be equal to 8 over 3y here. Now if we compute this, we should get negative 16 over 3 here, and therefore doing that we have 8 over 3 here, y being equal to 6. This goes there, we have plus 16 over 3, and therefore 8 over 3y here will be equal to, now when we sum this, right, we are going to get 34 over 3, right? And therefore y here will be equal to 34 over 3 here, and let's send this to the other side. So we have 3 here over 8, 3 cancel 3, 2 goes here, 4, 2 goes here, 17. We have 17 over 4, and therefore our y here, which is just 17 over 4 here, is just equal to 4.25. that will be the value of y. Yeah, so that will be it. Now thank you very much for joining me in this section. I hope this section was helpful, and if you are new here, please like, leave a comment, subscribe also, and also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime a new video is released. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in another section.